A woman claims an Air Canada crew dismantled her wheelchair to get it onto a flight and then couldn't or wouldn't put it back together when she landed in Houston.
She spoke with our Jacob Rascone, who joins us live now with her complaint and a response from the airline. Jacob?
Yeah, good evening, guys. Her name is Angela, and she's had spinal muscular atrophy all her life and have used a wheelchair. And she says, the wheelchair fits right underneath the plane, in the belly of the plane, sideways. But this time, the airline chose to dismantle it, she says, and never put it back together. Everything about the trip to Canada was amazing for Angela Riggleworth and her husband, Justin, except the flight home to Houston.
This is an extension of my body. It is a necessity for me to be able to move, and it was treated with complete disregard and disrespect.
Angela is an advocate, seen here with President George H.W. Bush after thanking him for the Americans with Disabilities Act. She's also a frequent flyer, usually without serious problems. But the Air Canada ground crew in Montreal chose to dismantle the wheelchair just before takeoff, Angela wrote in a now viral Facebook post. And when the plane landed at Bush Airport,
it didn't even look like a wheelchair. I mean, the back was completely off. The joystick was in my seat.
The ground crew refused to put the chair back together, Angela said, and refused to provide tools. So Angela's husband and the pilot tried and failed to do it by hand.
I had to carry my joystick in my lap and drive it sideways. What if I had been traveling by myself? What if I would have fallen when I was driving my wheelchair? The what ifs just go on, and it's just unacceptable.
Air Canada responded with a statement that says, in part, the incident is disconcerting as Air Canada has detailed processes in place to safely and securely transport wheelchairs. We make every effort to correct such situations immediately because we recognize the importance of the wheelchairs to their users. Angela says her story is unfortunately not unique. She says we could probably interview 10 people in Houston every day whose wheelchairs are damaged or there's some other issue. She also says she wants to emphasize that the flight crew, the pilot himself and co-pilot others, were very kind and generous, but she just hopes that this example helps notify others that change needs to happen, more awareness needs to be there. Reporting live tonight, Jacob Rascone, KPRC Channel 2 News.
Thank you, Jacob.